Yes. Oh, the studio audience, just a bunch of my friends I invited in today. Thank you, thank you. Please sit. Please sit. If only it was real. If only it was real. But you know what? If it doesn't, it's all good. It's all good. Guys, I am glad to say that I do have the Grinch mug today. So I am as you probably, if you watch any of the last few shows, I've been miserably sick. Today, I feel dopey but better. Well, I feel dopey on any given day, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. You know, dopey can be construed as something very positive. Just ask Avi Loeb. Ask how did a Muamua work out for Avi? Yeah, I'm not that great. Like, you know, he didn't really go after Borisov, right? He didn't do much with Borisov, Avi. But man, did he go in deep for 3i Atlas, eh? Avi, jeez. I'm still waiting. I applied for a job. And basically all I said, look, if Avi has a job there, I'm a shoe-in. Danny Alex. That's all I said. I just want tenure. Give me tenure. That's all I want. So, but yeah, I got, you guys know when you get sick, right? You get the shiver. I got the shivers last night, a little bit of the shivers. And, yeah, so today hopefully I'm feeling a little bit better. It's always hard trying to get a show together when, you know, you're kind of, you know, you're trying to put things together. You know, things don't really feel or look the same when you're sick. You know how you get a skewed perception of reality of, so anyway, that's where I am. One thing is for sure, I have these what are they called? Yeah, Fisherman's Friend. Yeah, this is not a paid placement. But these do not go good with wine. They do not go good with wine, but hopefully it helps with the so yesterday, hey, if you guys, you know what, I don't think I've talked about much. Have you guys seen Stranger Things? Have you guys watched it? I mean, boy, it's, you know, so being a screenwriter, and I won hundreds of awards in film festivals around the world, and I watched it, and it's like, you know, it's a clear example of the residue from the initial seasons sort of carrying over into the fifth season, because the characters are so popular, the concepts are so popular. But really, season 5 of Stranger Things has not been that good. It's been blocky, clunky. It's exposition riddled, move from one thing to another, explain what we're doing, let's go do it, go to the next thing, explain what we're doing, let's go do it, go to the next scene, we'll explain it, we'll go do it. Hopper is literally just killing people. It's still entertaining because the Stranger Things has such a powerful brand. So it was somewhat entertaining. And then, of course, at the end, episode 4 with the characters having, I mean, uber plot armor. Can you literally have any more? No, that's a boo. That's a boo. Can you have any more plot armor than they had? I mean, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So I wasn't, you know, it's entertaining. I think a lot of people have been disappointed with Stranger Things season 5. It kind of reminds you of season 7, not season 8 of Game of Thrones, because that was really bad. That was like two guys saying, like, I just want to dump this thing and get onto our Star Wars stuff, which never happened. I'm sure now they're regretting it and thinking, boy, I wish that we would have completed the season. I think HBO was willing to give 2 more seasons. 2 more seasons of Game of Thrones. But D&D, Dumb and Dumber, they just, fuck, that wasn't good. That was not good. So if you guys aren't doing anything on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, Christmas Eve I'm doing 4 hours live, and on Christmas Day I'm going to do 8 hours live. So if you guys ain't doing nothing, you want to hang out, we'll go over anything. We'll do anything that's relevant. There's no parameters, but I do want to do a little bit of the historical Jesus, like the historical actual Jesus, which I've always been fascinated with. Oh boy, you know what that's going to be. Yeah, shit. I like banning people. I had to ban. Dude. If someone puts up ridiculous comments like that, you know, yeah, because normally I like a good conversation, right? I like a good conversation, but when it just becomes disrespectful, that's too much. He's too much, my friends. So yesterday I was talking about George Bush, and I did pull up. I did pull up. Do you guys remember the George Bush, the shoe throw? Excuse me. So I got a little quick 1 minute compilation done of the George Bush. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen too much. Of the shoe throw. William Shatner. I thought this was really interesting. William Shatner. So he's got this little thing on Vanity Fair of people trying to impersonate him, and I thought it would be funny. You know, a big thing. You know, you do a science show. It's got to be fun. You got to produce stuff that's you know. William Shatner in Star Trek is about as science as it gets, science entertainment, right? So I thought, you know what, this would be kind of fun to play and just, you know, do some little discussions over. You know, we've been talking about philosophers. And philosophers, some of the great philosophers of our time, not of our time, but going back into history, there's been so many great philosophers. So I thought, you know, there's a few that came up. We're gonna just go over quickly. If you like philosophy and philosophers, 5 points about Parmenides and Diogenes. You gotta be careful how you pronounce them. I saw Diogenes, Parmenides, Parmenides. Oh, those Greek names, I'll tell you. And of course, we're doing the corridor clue. We're debunking aliens later in the show. Fully debunking the alien myth. That's what we're gonna do. So, let's do. You know what? Let's get right to the show. So the Bush thing. I just thought this would be a quick, like, you know, 1 or 2 minute segment. Do you remember the Bush? Remember Bush getting
the success of the surge?
Hold on, let me set this thing up here. I gotta go there. Yeah, I gotta go there. Yeah, I wish StreamYard would make this easier. No. There we go. So this is George Bush back in the day. Do you remember the shoe throw? You know, he came up yesterday, and I thought, well, you know what? It might be not a bad idea just to relive a little bit of old George Bush.
Shukran zero.
Because, nice. Man, you guys remember that?
It really hurts.
Oh, man.
Who throws a shoe?
Yeah, there we go. There it is. Reliving the past. That's. You know what? That guy, I don't think he even went to jail, or did he? Like for 60 days or something? He didn't go to jail very long. I mean, that was. But anyway, that was reliving the past. Reliving the past on our. Why is that? Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. No. There we go. There we are. Yeah. So there we go. So it's you know what? I gotta have a little bit of wine. It's been a tough week. Let me check one thing here. Interesting. Oh. Have you guys seen? I don't know if you guys keep up with the stock market, but Oracle had their earnings out after the news, after the market close, and it was not good, because they are in the AI space, and of course you want to follow all of these companies that are in the AI space. Do I have it? I do. I should have it here. And it's down 11%. Oh, wait a sec. Is that being shared? No, it's not being shared. There we go. There she be. So So this is AI, right? So these are one of the major AI companies, and I think it's really the economics of AI is just as important as anything else. And when you take a look at what is going on, excuse me, well, what is going on with Oracle? They had this announcement, their last earnings release, and I thought it was just a whole bunch of huff and fluff. The stock jumped from $223 all the way up to like, what was it? Almost $345 is a high. Based on all huff and fluff, the market bought into it. Being a former market maker on NASDAQ and NYSE, I was like, this is just a bunch of BS. And then today, interestingly enough, today the stock closed exactly at 223, exactly the price that closed on the day before they released earnings. Now they release earnings and they trade down. What I'd like to know is how much stock Larry Ellison sold in the last 3 months when there was a big, which I thought was garbage news that sent the stock flying higher. Garbage news. And it's some of the stuff I really hate about the stock market. Hey, you know what? Being a market maker pro, you see these things from the inside. You get level 3 trading depth, and you see these things. I don't know, man. This is kind of the stuff that really people have every right to get upset about. Every right. I think what's going on with Oracle is it's disgusting. But interestingly enough, 3 months ago on their previous earnings release, 223. Close of market today, 223. Now it's down $25. Oh, I got the wrong. There we go. That's better. That's better. So it closed at 223 September 3rd, I think it was, and it closed at 223 today. So basically the last 3 months was all BS. And it was based on their earnings release last time. Now people are really dumb. I would just like to know how much Mr. Ellison sold during that time. Because if someone did that in a micro cap pink sheet or something like that, and a pink sheet CEO did that, SEC be on his ass and he'd have SEC charges for pumping and dumping, baby. Pumping and dumping. But I tell you, the rules for the small are not the same for rules for the big. They are not. They are not. I just think it's a bit of a, so the AI trade, this is what the whole AI is based off of, right? It's Oracle, it's NVIDIA, it's Microsoft, it's Meta, it's Google, it's Amazon. Amazon is building some massive server farms. I mean, the size of the server farms that they are building is, I'm actually developing, excuse me, it's cold. I'm sure next week I'll be better. But I'm working on this for next week. 1 or 2 nights where some of these server farms, they are going up within a year. These massive farms. Server farm, massive. Within 1 year, they're going up. And you guys know what happens, right? You've seen your electrical bill. If you live anywhere near these things and you've seen a spike in your electrical bill, you guys are paying for their electricity. I know in New Jersey, some people have seen their bills almost triple. But these things get set up, they establish. The energy surge that they use is massive. So it looks like the thing that they've basically decided to do to work it all out, it's like a shared component. So if you live close to server farms, it's what's been driving your electrical bills up through the roof. And people are being destroyed over this shit. I just think there's so much bad stuff, because the big question was, I remember 2-3 years ago, how are they gonna supply the electricity for all of these server farms, for all this AI build out? Where's the electricity gonna come from? Where well, it looks like they decided that it's a shared cost with the average person. I know some people in New Jersey, their bills went from $250 to $800. I saw some people online talking about. But so that's next week. And Amazon, guys, I tell you what, Amazon does not care about that's not a right way to say it. Their priority is AWS and server farms. It's the whole retail side is like a sideshow now. And I think AWS has been the most successful part of their business profit-wise. Even their retail side still barely pulls a profit. I think a lot of times it actually still loses money. It still loses money, you know. But anyway, so next week we're going to be getting into a little bit of that. So we're going to do William Shatner. Have you ever seen the William Shatner? Where is it? William Shatner, Captain Kirk. I love
what they're doing. I don't talk.
William Shatner. So there's some actors that go and do William Shatner, Captain Kirk impressions. And I saw this today, and I've seen it before, and I thought, oh man, you know what? This would be a really funny thing just to throw it on, because it is funny. Like, hey, look, Star Trek to me is the GOAT. I love everything dealing with their tech, the warp drives, everything that Gene Roddenberry sort of, I don't want to say predicted, but sort of saw in his world in the 1960s that was going to become something that is going to become mainstream, you know. But anyway, William Shatner, the GOAT, Captain Kirk. Take a look.
Talk like that.
Mr. Spock, my friend, we've got to do something.
As you can tell, I don't talk like that.
Although the faces seem the same.
This is the way I talk. I talk like this. Okay?
The lives of 430 crewmen stand in the balance.
This is hysterical, really. What show are we on?
Belushi, I don't know. I don't think Belushi did as good of a Captain Kirk as the other guys do. But I'm sorry, Shatner. They're getting you pretty good, buddy. Maybe a little, you know,
At the possibilities, the potential.
Hello, I'm William Shatner, and for some reason, unknown to me, people impersonate me. I don't know what they're doing. So I'm going to review some of these impressions, and I'll give you a blow-by-blow as we go along. Okay? Why do people do impressions of me? I don't know. They think they're being funny, and I guess some of them are, but every time it happens, I nudge my wife, who's usually sitting beside me, and I say, "What are they doing?" And she says, "They're doing an impression of you." And I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I actually met, I met William Shatner once. I spent 20 years in Los Angeles. I was at a studio. I was going through a door in a hallway. He was walking down. We almost bumped. And I think we just touched. I think I touched William Shatner. And it was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't even know it was William Shatner. He goes, oh, no, that's okay. And he, like, holy shit, that's William Shatner. And, you know, he's not a big guy. I'm not a big guy, like 5'9". He's my height. You know, he's about my height. And,
Death, disease, destruction, horror.
He's laughing while he's doing it, so he knows it's not working.
That's what war is all about. That's what makes it a thing to be avoided.
That's what war is, Councilman. That's what makes it a thing to be avoided.
You've made it neat and painless.
You've made it neat and simple.
So neat and painless, you've had no reason to stop it.
So neat and simple that you've had no reason to stop it.
And you've had it for 500 years.
That's
And
pretty
you've had
good.
it for 500 years.
See,
That's pretty. That was pretty good. That. Excuse me. Oh, there's supposed to be applause there for Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane is very funny. He's a very funny man. Every so often, comics tell a joke in a club, and the joke doesn't go over, and they say, "Yeah, well, I'm here until Thursday," or something like that. That's what Seth needs to have done on that impression. I'm here until Thursday, folks. Thank you very much.
Something strange has happened. Since crashing through a cosmic cloud, I've noticed a peculiar change in the behavior of my crew, although the faces seem the same.
Now, wait a minute. See, Kevin is like
That's
he's
good. I think that's
manic. He's like he's got a strange twitch.
I don't know.
And the thing about Shatner, I don't think he realizes it, because if you heard him, you know, the actor do that, then you say, "Who am I?" You would go right away. That's Captain Kirk or William Shatner, one of the two, right? Like, you're not gonna. It's not a confusing. It might be sort of over dramatized, but you would know right away. Hey, actually, that's Captain Kirk. That's Captain.
I don't know.
I don't understand the twitch. And I know Kevin. I think of Kevin as a friend of mine. I directed him in a half-hour comedy. He's very funny. He's playing the comedy. He's not playing. Come on.
What would you change about his impression to make it better?
He doesn't sound like me. He doesn't even look like me. Come on.
Oh, William. Oh, William. You know, he's a good Canadian. He's a Canadian Montreal guy, I think, right? But it's crazy. I think he's probably being honest, right? He like when you're yourself and you hear people do yourself, I don't think you really know or understand or hear what someone else is. It's like when you see yourself on camera for the first time or hear yourself for the first time. You're like, wait, whoa, well, that's me? Oh, that's not me. Our perception of ourselves and our voice and everything like that is absolutely backwards compared to reality. So
you're beginning to annoy me, Max.
Apologies.
Okay.
Jason Alexander.
Dr. McCoy is right in pointing out the inherent risk in dealing with any alien species.
You know, I know Jason rather well. I've invited him 3 times to Monday Night Football at my house, and he's been busy or he's turned me down, so I'm not inviting him anymore. So that's probably why he's doing this impression, which is not bad.
Not bad.
Risk.
Not bad.
Risk is our business.
The amazing part about Jason's impression is he knows the dialogue. He's memorized the dialogue from the show.
That's what the Starship is all about. That's why we're aboard.
Awesome. You know what? If William Shatner invited me for Monday Night Football, I don't think I'd say no. I don't think you know what? Jason Alexander doesn't strike me as a Monday Night Football guy. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But it just seems to be if Captain Kirk invites you, I mean, you don't even, it's just a yes. Yes.
Even a spaceship, for God's sake.
Spock, who is he?
He looks great in the uniform. So it looks so good, he can do anything he wants. That's how good he looks in it.
That's poppycock. These people are perfectly free to do anything they like.
His interpretation of me lacks a certain masculinity.
Why do you say that?
Max, come on.
I don't think John Belushi's take on Captain Kirk is I don't know.
For God's sake!
Range,
He had to have seen it.
0.04 light
He's
years,
had
sir,
to
and closing fast.
Lieutenant Uhura, open a hailing frequency.
I've been trying to raise them, but there's no response.
Pretty good.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Identify yourself.
See, I like the way Jim Carrey looked in the uniform. Not too fond of the way Belushi looks. Otherwise, it's not bad.
Fair
Do
statement.
you remember this sketch running?
Max, you're beginning to annoy me.
We got it.
Chris Pine, he's a good Captain Kirk. I like this Captain
Chris
Kirk.
Pine could do no harm.
Familiar with the mechanics of plasma systems.
I agree.
But I do know someone who is. My brother.
You have a brother.
The guy that's playing Spock really is good.
Romulans could fire at any moment. Spock'll give it your best shot.
All right, no problem.
Think of the ramifications of what Chris Pine is doing. It's Captain Kirk playing Captain Kirk, and that mirror image shimmers back and forth and will go on into infinity.
That's true. That's true. I always liked Chris Pine as Captain Kirk. Matter of fact, I think the casting, you had Zoe Saldana, you had I think, what's his name? Was it J.J. Abrams, right? He just wrote shit scripts. There's no reason why a Star Trek movie is not doing $1 billion. These movies are doing $400-500 million. There's no way. I thought the casting was great, but anyway, that's Bill Nye.
Scan the Excalibur. Is there any life?
Bill Nye is the science guy.
Not even
What's
a
he
science
doing an impression?
You have killed.
He's doing a wonderful impression, except he's bent over as though his stomach is contracting and pulling him forward. So he's leaning forward. His attitude is completely wrong.
You have destroyed.
So the impression is not
No, it's pretty bad. Bill Nye, that's not good. That's
not bad, but the attitude is totally wrong.
Yeah.
It's not working, man. It's just not working.
Did you see anything about it that is working?
The only thing that's working is that Bill Nye becomes the science guy.
Normally, Shatner talks at a pretty lightning fast pace. He's William Shatner, he's talking. And when sometimes the lines aren't as obvious to him, he slows down. Becomes more deliberate in his approach. Until he gets it, then he's back speeding up again and talking.
See, Bruce Campbell's an actor, and he knows that actors, me anyway, what the hell is the next word? Oh, I can remember the next words. And he's right. So Bruce Campbell is really the most knowledgeable. Wait a minute. A guy is going to do an impression of me for an audition to be on a show? This I have got to see.
My toupee flies off into the face of a small girl.
He's a child.
It's not bad.
I'm talking like this because my girdle is killing me.
This kid's got to go back to preschool. He's too young. This is a toddler doing an impression of me.
Oh.
That's an insult.
William.
It's an insult.
William.
Why would he do that?
It's pretty good.
Did he get the job? I don't know what.
Oh, there we go. All right. Oh. There you go. I thought that was definitely worthy of a William Shatner. What a guy. What a guy. The Corridor Crew. Do you guys know the Corridor Crew? They are VFX artists, and they are some of the best at debunking UFOs, UAPs.
Fish. You might think they're...
And this is about jellyfish UFOs. And so they basically look at all the video, and they find out, and they're so good at it. You think, how in the world can they... well, I guess because you work with VFX, right? So you see everything that you work and you apply on the jobs that you're doing, and you apply it to, you put it through filters and things like that. And these guys rock. They will debunk the most convincing UFO video out there.
Only in the water. Turns out they're also in the air.
This shape has been seen since the beginning of UAP or UFOs.
Yeah, I guess people are bored of these little pills flying around. The aliens, boom, they burst out from their little capsules, and now we get to see their true forms.
We are visual effects artists. We are analyzing these videos to see if we can detect any manipulation, any CGI. Are these real videos? Sam, what do those glasses do for you?
They help me filter out bullshit. Well, I think it's only right that we kick this all off with one of the most popular UAP, UFO clips that have come out over the last month.
Oh boy. This footage was reportedly taken at...
Have you guys seen this one? This one was kind of like one of these ones that UAP, UFO people were just... I mean, if it doesn't look like a bunch of balloons floating and you think that's literally an alien, like I don't know what it is. Like I haven't actually watched this side to the end, but I tell you, UAP people have got crazy imaginations.
The U.S. Joint Operations Base in Iraq.
It is not a standard or common shape. It only is detected through its thermal emission in the infrared.
Avi Loeb, you know Avi Loeb's going to be in there.
It's all spiky and tenderly and...
So yeah, there's all sorts of things going on here.
But like, what is it?
Let's get the facts straight before we identify what this is.
This does not look like manipulated video to me. Like the color values on the UAP are changing as the background exposure changes, and that all looks normal.
Yeah. Do you think the object itself is moving, or is it static?
I think the object is definitely moving. It actually doesn't seem to be moving all that fast.
You're right. You might notice that compared to other videos we see like this, it's moving a little slower.
Yeah.
And that's because the vantage point in which it's being filmed from is relatively static. So this is the base that's being filmed here, and you can see it's not actually very big.
No.
But what you see here, this is actually a launch zone for reconnaissance balloons.
And I think, you know, all of these UFO, UAP things, I mean, the fact that so many people will, you know, it's kind of like, and I don't want to use it as like a complete to religion, but it is kind of the very same thing, right? You kind of believe in something. This is what it is. Oh, this is clear evidence, and then it's debunked, and it's like, oh no, it's actually just this. It's like, oh shit, I'll find another one to confirm my beliefs. Don't worry, I will find the evidence that confirm my beliefs in UFOs, and that's basically what I find most of these and there's such a huge group of the group of people that are financially rewarded from keeping the alien bullshit alive. People are financially rewarded by it. So when you think these people are just doing it because, oh, this is just, I'm doing it for a public. No, they're making money off of the hoax. They make a lot of money off the hoax. I've seen upwards of $12 billion per year on alien propagation of the alien thing. People have got big money in this. There's more money in propagating the idea that aliens are visiting us than the government, trying to hide it. The government's not making any money. The only people making money are the people that are propagating the bullshit. They're the ones making the money.
Oh, really?
Yes. The camera that is on there is panning across the base. So we know that it's static, and we know how big the base is, so you're basically able to discern the speed of this object.
Basically.
It's like 10 miles an hour. That's nothing.
That's like wind speed.
Exactly, it's wind speed. Right now, it's just moving like a normal object being moved by the air in the sky. Here's the mystery. We still don't know what this thing is.
Wait, really?
There's not a photograph of what this floating object is.
To me, doesn't that look like a clump of balloons? You see this clump of balloons at weddings so if this is in Saudi Arabia, I don't know what their parties are, but basically it's all moving as a mass in a very uniform way, slowly. I think it's going 30 miles per hour, very slowly. To me, it just looks like a clump of, that's an alien? Is someone in the alien business going to point to that? That's the best evidence you got? Oh man, my friends.
Are other users who have pointed out, though, that this silhouette that we're talking about actually does bear a striking resemblance to actual real-world technology that the military is testing. And if you look at the silhouette,
no way!
It's actually it's really close. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. This kind of
it is. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, it couldn't have been the jetpack because it was flying too uniformly, right?
Feels like it's a bunch of balloons, guys. I'm sorry, it's not the aliens, not the jetpacks.
Yeah, either it's like a Mylar balloon with a bunch of dangling streamers and stuff, like decorations on it, or it's just literally a bunch of balloons.
Yeah,
I got a jellyfish for you guys.
Isn't that what it looks like?
I would love to see your jellyfish.
Well, okay. Is that a dude?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, what did that look like to you guys?
Obviously, as an interdimensional being.
That's exactly what it was. I love these guys. These guys are rock ass.
What is it?
I thought this case was closed. It's obviously just a balloon that pops. But I actually dug and I found the original video clip that's actually higher quality than this. Okay, ready for it? Now, immediately, what are those orbs?
Oh my god.
Is this VFX?
This is VFX.
That's VFX.
Oh my god.
That's VFX.
Throws After Effects motion blur.
What do you think was used to make this?
After Effects.
Now look at this.
This video was getting right in the description.
That's right, we're still pros, baby. We still got it.
Dude, bro, I was called it. It's the After Effects motion blur.
In After Effects, if you have something animated and it moves, you can turn on motion blur and it basically just elongates a blur for that object. But this is mostly a dark object, and when it blurs away, you end up with a dark blurred streak, which isn't optically correct. You don't see dark motion blur.
Right.
You see light motion blur. It'd be closer to the first version of this where it just disappears. This video is very clearly debunked, and yet in spite of that, this is still shared all the time amongst UFOologists.
That's the crazy thing. It doesn't matter how many times you say it. It doesn't matter how many times you debunk this stuff. People will share it online everywhere, and then people just start believing it. And then you got Avi Loeb going out and spewing his crap. The industry that relies on people believing the alien stuff is much bigger, much bigger. As a matter of fact, the one that I might be one of the only ones in the industry that tries to debunk it along with the Corridor Crew and a few other people. But the industry that sells this bullshit to people, and people lap it up like a dog with peanut butter. Just saying.
Ufologist?
Ufologist.
Guy's wearing a tin hat. Little tin hat. Tin foil hat.
When I was analyzing this video, there's moments where I laughed, not out of humor, out of surprise.
This is like a road snail.
It lights up, and he stops and he looks at it, and you're like, oh man.
Wow.
Is that a drone?
And then it's free.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
This one's a good one. I was watching this like, this is a
the
good
people
one.
chasing it?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if somebody had cell phone footage of them chasing it?
Oh my God, there's a on the ground angle with an actual camera. This is interesting. Having
Is that a
people
person on a
actually
bike or
confront
something?
the object and like witness it firsthand.
So is this fake? Is this real?
I didn't see any of the obvious tells
like
of
someone on a
doctored
bike.
footage, unlike Anthony Choi. At first I thought maybe it was like a Phantom 4 drone. It kind of resembles that, but this one's too tall. I just have no explanation for it. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Unexplained footage?
This is unexplainable.
Are you guys stumped?
Wait, do you know the answer, Nico?
Because yeah, I also felt this thrill for a moment. I was looking at this and I can't explain it. You know, I'm just chasing that high of the Project Loon video still.
Looks like a bicycle.
Project Loon.
What?
But you know what? Brought it into the computer, did some enhances. Computer, freeze frame. Computer, rotate footage. Computer, zoom.
Oh, motherfucker.
Computer, enhance.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a Bugs Bunny balloon? It's a freaking Bugs Bunny balloon?
I thought you were messing with me at first.
That is like a slap in the face.
Turns out Bugs Bunny upside down kind of looks like a jellyfish.
Yep, and they have the light on their phone when they're filming it, so it's just reflecting the blue LED light from the phone, which is what's giving the impression of having like eyeballs and stuff.
That is so good.
I got one I want to show you guys.
Damn.
At first I was like, there's no way this is a jellyfish.
Damn.
Until I did some analysis.
The bokeh looks correct. The autofocus looks correct.
Excuse me.
It's a little light at the moment.
I figured it out. All I did was just take the footage, zoomed in a little bit, enhanced it. So what we're actually seeing here, guys, is an award-winning template.
Oh my
God.
From Squarespace.
Well done, man. That was amazing.
Yeah, that's right. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. They make
You
it
know, we're
really
using their
easy to make a
videos,
website.
so you don't
'cause all
wanna,
gotta
like,
do is
click
just choose from one of their templates and then drag and drop a
past
bunch of new
their paid
features on
promo.
it, and next thing you
But,
know, you've got a custom
Matt,
website
the
that
only
you made
video-
yourself, and it didn't even take you that long or that much effort. But if it was just a website, it wouldn't be that
The only
useful.
video I've
These days,
seen that I
people
believe
sell
was
stuff
the
on
Tic Tac
websites,
video
and
when
they make
trained
that
professional
incredibly
airmen are
easy by
saying,
building out an entire
holy
store
shit,
for you.
what
Whether
is
it's selling
that? Then I
physical
pay
items,
attention.
digital goods, or even
Yeah,
offering
but it's
services, you can do
never
all
to
of
the
that
point.
through a
It's
store built on your
always
website
that
through these features. Ooh, and
hair
what's really cool is that they actually unify this for
that
those people who
never
wanna sell
pushes
stuff
it
in
over to the
person.
point of
It'll
being
track all
like
your orders and
unequivocally
inventory and
believable.
actually sync
We're
up
talking
custom
unequivocally,
data
right?
through
So
your website.
from the
Maybe
from a
even sell
science perspective,
memberships
you always
for
want things to
certain
be
parts of your
unequivocally.
website. Let's say you
1
have
plus
a
1
really,
equals
really
2.
cool forum and you
Otherwise,
wanna
it's
have a
just
bunch
all
of
kind of
people
hearsay,
hanging out
right?
there. Well,
But
you
yeah,
monetize that
99.9% of
through
UFOs
memberships.
videos are
These are just like
or
some of the
clickbait,
features
and
that
they
Squarespace
are
provides.
because
So
the
all you gotta
industry
do,
relies.
you know the
They
drill.
have
Just click that
conferences.
link in the
They have
description,
people
or go to
all over the
squarespace.com/quarter
internet. They got
crew, and
Dogman
guess what? You'll
videos.
get
They've got
10% off your
like
first
Goatman
website or domain.
videos.
It's that easy.
People lap this
Squarespace
stuff
makes it
up with
happen.
hundreds of
That's enough from my
thousands, and some
tongue
have
to
got a
your mouth.
million views. The only people that got anything to lose are the people that are propagating a
Wait, did you guys hear
massive
about the Miami
fortune
Mall
from people with the clickbait, right, Matt? I mean, that's
Just
the
regular Floridians.
there's.
Turns out there was a bunch of unexplained
Oh, did we start again?
things that
Are they
happened
back?
all at the same time at a mall in Miami,
yeah,
starting with
yeah.
a riot.
On New Year's Day, there was a massive police response in downtown Miami.
Rowdy crowds, police trying to disperse them. To show you that massive police presence that was here.
They literally sent all of the police.
It's like crazy. Like we just see all these people running like.
But then people are talking about they shut down all of the airspace over the city. They shut down the police scanners. And people were hearing gunshots.
Developing overnight, new video of the chaos right outside Bayside Marketplace, moments after shots were fired.
And like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo, no cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows.
And then there is footage of a creature that was probably like
I love his tinfoil hat. These guys are so freaking funny. The Corridor Crew.
10 feet tall, just walking across. See it yet?
I mean, I see something kind of moving, but it's
You kind of see something floating. Is that white shape right there? That?
Yeah, you see the creature walking?
I don't know what it is, honestly.
This is the clip that went viral. This is what everyone was like, oh my God, aliens are real. But of course, everything has been debunked.
Man.
The airspace was not at all shut down. The police scanners were not turned off. The gunshots were actually just fireworks, most likely. This guy who gave an accounting of it admitted to being like, guys, I made it up. I was trolling. You guys are stupid. But that still doesn't explain what is that creature moving across the scene. Well, I did some analysis. I found a slightly higher quality video with less compression, and then I stabilized it around the creature, and I ran it through some upscaling. And so it is.
Do you see it? Do you know what it is?
3 people walking side by side.
3 people walking side by side.
It's just 3 people just walking.
That clip went absolutely viral.
It's just 3 dudes.
Case closed.
Man, we sure like to invent things from blurry pixels, don't we?
It was a situation that ballooned out of control. The reason why all the police were sent is because they thought it was a terrorist attack. And this just kept making the rounds for the last 2 straight weeks. People keep grasping for alien straws that they can't suck out of.
You're right. I do have another.
But it's the industry. It's the industry like Avi Loeb, that literally sit at the top of Harvard that propagate this garbage, right? There are literally, if you get a video like that and it goes viral and you get 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 million, 10 million views. I mean, 10 million views is going to be worth 20, 30 grand. You know, at least $20,000, $30,000. So there is profit in propagating the bullshit. Ironically, there isn't profit in propagating the truth. That's kind of the sad thing to all this. But these mofos, they will propagate all this UFO, UAP, all of it.
A clip that might stump you guys.
A jellyfish
as being fact.
No, we're done with jellyfish now. I'm going to present you guys footage. You tell me if it's visual effects or it's real, and you tell me what it is.
What is that?
Whoa. Wait. Is this a drone show? But it's raining.
That's definitely captured in camera.
So all the lights are, what I see is all the lights are moving at the same speed relative to each other. I mean, that there's nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't look like visual effects at all, because this would be incredibly hard to do with visual effects. Having the flares disappear behind the trees.
Those just look like reflections, right? Light reflections. They're all moving
the compositing job
at the same speed.
Legitimately would be the hardest. What we have here is a lack of evidence.
Lack of evidence doesn't mean aliens.
I want to push you guys a little bit here. You guys don't seem to have any solutions for me. Is this shot bunked?
It's a sweet aerial display from the Royal Air Force. That's what it is.
Sam's really close, actually.
Wait, for real?
If the Royal Air Force has skydivers. Those are all skydivers with flares attached to their ankles, jumping down over a stadium during a soccer game.
Oh, skydivers over a stadium, excuse me, at a soccer game. Or aliens, one of the two.
That's so obvious!
You know, how's this for like a UFO, right?
Are those flares or just really bright LEDs?
These are people in LED suits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, look how sick this is.
No way, that was so cool! Oh my god.
Well, I'm just saying, this is first off mind-blowing. I knew people did this, but like this is the ultimate trump card for UFO shots like this. Of anything we've talked.
That's crazy. Yeah. But you know, people have, it probably says more about people in society and our society that people will just see things and go immediately think that it's something supernatural or something that's alien based or not of this world, because it's the same thing like 2,000 years ago when there was thunder and lightning falling from the or then rain falling from the sky. They couldn't explain it. It's the same thing. If human beings can't explain something, they rush to judgment. It was very easy 2,000 years ago to say, well, it's God. It's God. It's, look, something with that kind of power to shake the earth and the thunder, and it's Thor, or whatever it is, Odin, Zeus, whatever God you want to call it. And we're no different, right? We are no different 2,000 years later. We see something in the sky. We need an explanation to satisfy our human need for answers, and if we don't have an immediate answer, UAP aliens, it's got to be something from out of this world.
Looked at, it is so hard to conceive of an explanation for what you're seeing.
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. So there is still wonder in the world.
Wow.
It just might not be an alien yet. Well, hey, if any of you have like unexplained clips, send them over to debunk@corridordigital.com so we can take a look at them. We can look at them and figure out if they're visual effects, or if they're not, try to figure out a physical explanation, or maybe you'll be the first one to have footage of an actual alien, or ghost, or Bigfoot, whatever. Whichever one happens to come across your trail cam first, or security camera, or Nokia phone. So, yeah, anyways, bye.
So, I mean, those guys are awesome, the Corridor crew. You know what? I got what is going on? Hey, my friends, I just got an email or a ping on my, that there's going to be a rocket launch here. Who is it here? Why Rocket Lab? Rocket Lab is literally minutes away from launching a rocket here, guys. Let me punch this up here. It's a 5:55 launch time. This really works out really quite well. Rocket Lab, there it is. So let's remove that, add that. We go there. There we go. There we go. So this is Rocket Lab. They are launching a rocket. Let me put the volume up.
LD station mission.
Here we go. They are launching a rocket here in literally 3 minutes.
LD GCL mission.
Copy. GCLD.
The stage 1 igniter vocals are primed.
Copy.
Rocket Lab. Their announcers aren't very loud. Rocket Lab, space company, founded June 2006 in Long Beach, California. A number of employees, 2,600. NASDAQ, RKLB. So RKLB, if they have a successful launch, their stock will probably take a good jump today. If the rocket blows up, I bet you their stock will take a pretty good haircut. There's probably a lot of shareholders right now. RKLB, it's a Russell 2000 component, which a Russell is the small cap benchmark of the small cap of 2000.
Coverage for the end of the window. Let me just confirm the color cutouts for you.
Copy.
Hey, Chief. Smash that like button, gang. Thanks, Hi Chief. I guarantee you, Hi Chief is only doing this out of the goodness of his heart. Hi Chief, I thank you for coming to the channel.
LD of next mission.
LD and mission code.
Next time on checks are complete.
Copy.
I mean, this is kind of cool, right? I got the because I get the from space.com. I get all the update, news updates real time, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. This is cool. I mean, it's not a huge rocket. They look good to go. T minus what? What do you guys? What give us? Boy, they're pretty quiet.
Oh, the GCL mission.
It's a pretty small launch facility, though, right? It's like
GCLD mission.
LV secured on the pad and ECS enabled.
Copy.
it's got like a few buildings. It's got like 2 outdoor johns. Minimalist. You know, it's a good business plan. Just get the rocket into space. That's all you got to do. I'm rooting for them. Rocket Lab. I think they went public as a SPAC, and I think when they went public, I think I invested in them and I made some bucks. $5 years. I did. I remember. Yeah. Damn, their stock is up to $60. Hit a low of like $3, $4. Now it's at 60. That's the one thing Blue Origin and SpaceX do, is they have a little bit more lively. I mean, they should hire me if they want someone just to yak away during, live, launches. I'd be happy to yak away during a live launch. Give me the info. But I always root for the little guy, right? This is RKLB. Excuse me, getting over a cold.
Operators are assessing the reason for the hold. It's worth pointing out that today's launch does not have to happen in an instantaneous window. We have just under 30 minutes remaining in today's window, which gives us just enough time for a recycle attempt.
And the weather remains green, payload is healthy, so let's just sit tight to see if operators reset the clock.
Oh, okay, so they stopped the countdown. Something. Is that a South Korean flag? That is South Korean, right? It's a South Korean flag. Oh, are they launching a South Korean satellite into orbit? Maybe is that what it is? Boy, I tell you, there is nothing easy about this rocket technology. The physics involved with a controlled explosion under a tube of metal with a payload at the tip, making sure that the customer doesn't lose the expensive...
Control operators, LDN mission code, just heads up. We are trying to recycle for the end of the window. So that is local time, 2:21:44. We still have quite a lot of steps to do, so it's a bit unclear if we will manage in time, but we are on it.
Oh, Jesus, like a big, long drum roll. Let me punch up some Rocket Lab.
Operators LDN mission code. Please continue to monitor your critical systems and be prepared for go no-go call on restarting of the count.
Okay, we heard it there from Mission Control that the team is looking to target the end of today's launch window at around 2:21 p.m. local time while they work through the remainder of the count. So let's check in on Mission Control and keep those audio channels up in case we hear more. But otherwise, again, we are resetting the clock and likely targeting a new launch attempt at 2:21 p.m. local time.
2:21. So basically, it's in 22 minutes. 21, 22 minutes, depending on what time you're. But I pulled up so Rocket Lab is RKLB is the stock ticker for Rocket Lab Corporation. It is a U.S.-based aerospace company that provides end-to-end space solutions, including manufacturing rockets, spacecraft, and related components and services. Rocket Lab is a leading player in the small satellite launch industry, known primarily for its work in the aerospace and defense sectors. Launch services. The company is famous for its Electron Orbital Small Launch Vehicle, which I guess this is what that
as you
is.
can see in the top left-hand corner of your screen there, the clock has reset.
Nice.
And we're counting down from T-minus 22 minutes, 8 seconds, and counting until our next launch attempt at 2:21 p.m. local time.
It's not a bad looking rocket too, right? You got that white and black kind of staggered kind of look, kind of like color block, that kind of color block look. It's not a bad looking rocket. Not a bad. These things are important, right? Oh man. Do you remember you remember the first Blue Origin rocket? The phallic symbol? Like what the fuck? Somewhere along the way, someone had to take that design and give it to Jeff Bezos, and Jeff Bezos had to sign off on that design. No, I'm okay with our rocket looking like a penis. I'm okay with that. Jeff, call me.
So a few minutes until that poll. So let's keep an ear out for those calls.
So I have friends. I have a couple of really, my best friends are Kiwis. They sound like Kiwis, don't they? I think they're Kiwis. This is their Neutron rocket. Their new big one. That's a big rocket, guys. These guys might be in the running. That's a nice rocket, guys. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. This isn't the launch. This is video from 3 years ago of the Neutron rocket that they tested. This is not the launch. That's still 10 minutes away. But that is a good looking rocket. I think it's fantastic that there's more rocket companies that are out there. That's the Neutron rocket in space. Wow, good for them. That's a good launch. It's nice to have another rocket company that is competing out there with SpaceX and Blue Origin. I know that there's actually 5 or 6 rocket companies that all have viable vehicles to get into low orbit, mid orbit, and this one, Neutron rocket, looks like it might even be. I'm going to fast forward it just a little bit, because if they nail this landing, oh wow, they nailed this landing too. This is 3 years ago. 3 years ago for the Neutron rocket lab. Wow. Oh wait, shit, that's an animation. Oh man. I did not read animation. No wonder it was so perfect. Damn it. AI can get you every time. That looked freaking real though. Okay, that was an animation? Son of a gun. Where's the rocket? Okay, let's. Oh man. Okay, let me just get this back then. Why is it not? I tell you, man, StreamYard has been going. There we go. So we are 9 minutes and 46 seconds away from the launch. And again, this is Rocket Lab. They're a NASDAQ listed company. The stock shot up all the way to almost $60 at a low around $3.50 2 or 3 years ago. And we
igniting
are
pressures verified. Hydraulic pressures verified.
T
LTCC
minus
on mission.
9 minutes and
GCLD.
Pad terminal
15
check
seconds from a second
Copy,
attempt at
thank
launch.
you.
The first launch was scrubbed. That's not.
Avionics LD mission code.
LD avionics.
Where are they
Procedure
launching from?
sequence 59,
Where
avionics terminal
is
checks.
Copy. North.
Rocket Labs launching from? Oh, it is New Zealand. Okay, that would explain why the two people are Kiwis. I thought they sounded a little Kiwi to me. 'Cause two of my best friends are from New Zealand, you know, mate.
Has been switched to high power for flight.
Stage LD on mission code.
LD stage.
Proceed with sequence 60.
AI
stage
is a
terminal
bitch.
check.
Copy sequence 60 in work.
Too hip to go, man. Did that? I don't know if you saw it. That looked freaking real.
Stage 1 and stage 2.
But it was the
high
ending
voltage
that's
battery
like, okay, wait
ready
a
for
sec,
flight.
that's too clean, that's too perfect. Scroll down. Oh, fuck, animation. But the launch looked
Hold.
absolutely real. This is the scary thing. Do we know what's real? The whole idea of manufactured reality, and it's the government that I least. Because for the government, it's legal. The government's not going to prosecute itself.
We heard it there from
That's what's
Mission
scary.
Control. There's
That's
another
what's
hold
really
that's
scary.
been called in the count. So at T minus 8 minutes and 7 seconds, we're pausing here as operators assess how to move forward.
Hold. Electron has entered a hold while operators work on establishing. Well, it's too bad I couldn't, like, go around and take bets. Is this thing going to make it into space or is it going to blow up? I'd like to take some bets on that. The launch people should be out there. They should be talking up a little bit of it. They should be talking about the rocket. They should be talking about the company. They should be talking about everything that makes Rocket Labs exciting to an exciting competitor. When the SpaceX people and the Blue Origin people talk, I mean, they're just nonstop mouthpieces, which they should be. They should be talking about. Space.com just sent me a new. How do you activate a supermassive black hole? A galaxy merger should do the trick. Well, I guess probably so. I might have to. I always like. But that is in New Zealand. What you're watching there is in New Zealand, mate. New Zealand's a beautiful country. If you guys never been there, actually, I haven't been there, but because I have so many friends there. James Cameron just became a New Zealand citizen. He left Canada. I think he also had U.S. citizenship, didn't he? I think he's now just a New Zealand citizen. Him and Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson's got, he's got so much money. He's built, and of course, everything James Cameron still owns all of the intellectual rights to Avatar. He sold none of them to 20th Century Fox. None. And Disney doesn't own any. They only own the distribution. So James Cameron has kept and maintained all.
Okay, with the limited time remaining in the window today, we won't be able to recycle for another launch attempt. So we are standing down from today's launch.
So with that, we'll be ending today's broadcast too. But the good news is we have plenty of backup opportunities in the coming days. So we'll be back again soon for our 19th Electron launch this year. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you back here soon. This is Rocket Lab Mission Control. Signing
all right. Couple of nice gals, right? God, it's always nice. I tell you, it's always nice to have a nice smile. Always nice to have a nice smile. I mean, that was pretty good. I mean, I would have loved to have seen the rocket take off. But it's not going to happen. So anyway, I mean, that's we didn't get to the two things with the philosophers, Paramedes and Diogenes. We're going to do that tomorrow. We got a whole bunch of news. I haven't decided what we're doing tomorrow, but it's going to be some fun shit. That's all I know. And remember Christmas Eve? I'm going to be on for 4 hours. Christmas Day, 8 hours. Damn. That's a long time. And we will see you tomorrow night. 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, 5 Mountain, 6 Central. That's how we roll around here, my friends. Hope you guys have an awesome evening, and I will see you in 22 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.